Good, James. How you doing?
Well, we got the James gang here.
Yes, we do. Man, thank you for keeping your hair the way I like it. I appreciate that. I really do.
Oh,
Man,
you are so funny, my friend. You are so funny. I'm going to tell my wife you said that because this is her idea.
hey, I'm with your wife on that one, definitely.
You're a
We,
good
we
man.
actually
Thank you.
talked about that last time. She and I, we decided we're going to make sure you look that way.
Well, listen, I appreciate your input, but hers is a little more important.
Yes, it is. She's the boss. She's definitely the
No,
boss.
no question, sir.
The SUV category has forever changed the automotive industry, and consumers that never thought they'd drive a truck have been converted. But with so many options available, how can you tell which SUV or crossover is right for you? Aren't they essentially the same vehicle, except some have two rows and some have three? Today, I have my favorite automotive expert, James Bell, head of corporate communications, Kia America. We're going to talk about the additional information on status of SUVs and crossovers and the new market vehicles and what you need to consider when shopping for a new SUV. James, how are you?
Oh, fantastic. Great to be here. And if that's what we're going to talk about, I'm ready.
All right, let's talk about it. With so many models to choose from, you're at it again. Okay, you're on the good roll today.
Yes, sir.
With so many models to choose from, James, aren't all SUVs and crossovers basically just the same thing?
Well, at the real core, an SUV or a sport utility vehicle is generally a little more robust. It's built on a truck platform. It's better for towing boats and trailers and things like that. Not that crossovers or CUV or crossover utility vehicle cannot do that. It's just more built for, taking family around town, Costco runs, picking up the kids at soccer practice, things of that nature. Probably where a minivan once was, now the crossover fits in that same space. But they can be plenty tough. In fact, the vehicle over my shoulder here is our X Pro Sportage that has, increased ground clearance, really aggressive off-road BF Goodrich tires. It's made for getting off the grid, so to say, but can also make those easy runs to pick up the kids at school. I think when it comes to shopping, though, for a vehicle, especially in the crossover and SUV space, is taking a good, hard, candid look at how you're going to use the machine. I think a lot of people go off and buy the biggest, the most powerful, the most everything for their dollar. It's just part of the American car buying psyche. I'm not quite sure why. But if you're really candid with what or how you're going to use the vehicle, then it makes it pretty easy. And especially because the crossover marketplace is so diverse now. There's so many different choices from, very simple front wheel drive, small 5-passenger crossovers, all the way to, things like big Cadillac Escalades and Kia Tellurides and things like that. So the market is very, very diverse right now. And so I think it really first requires stopping and thinking, how am I going to use this machine? Because you want to be happy with your purchase, not only from a budget side, but from a usability perspective for many, many years going forward.
Speaking of many, many years, what do we expect this popular part of the market to go in coming years?
I think it's only going to get more diverse. I think you're going to see even more choice. You're going to see more powertrain choices, more electrification, more hybrids, plug-in hybrids. The Sportage, again, over my shoulder, the hybrid version, gives over 600 miles of range on a tank of gasoline. And then we also have full electric versions of like our EV6 and EV9 that'll give over 350 miles of charge on, without not even need to go to the gas station. So I think it really is a matter of, if you think that this kind of vehicle is right for you, then, from A to Z, you're going to be able to find the right fit for your use.
What impact does this tariff uncertainty have on the
Mm.
SUV market now and in the future?
Well, the tariff uncertainty is not just on the car market, my friend. It's on every market. So yeah, the uncertainty is difficult from a business perspective, and unfortunately, current administration does not seem to quite. Well, certainty is not their key right at this moment. So we're trying to do the best we can to understand and plan how we can. And so right now, a lot of car companies, including Kia, are eating some of those costs, trying to keep the price as close to how it was pre-tariffs as possible. But over time, that's going to inevitably change. That's just the realities of business. And so if you're in the market now, before that tariff uncertainty becomes, a new price tag, I would think about doing some shopping because it's coming soon.
Speaking of shopping, where can our viewers go for more information?
I think a good place for that would be Kia.com. I know it says it on my shirt. I know I'd get in trouble if I didn't say that, but it's a good resource. Not only it's an award-winning website, super easy to use and navigate, but also has a great section on there about electrification. Just teaching people who are in the market about what it's like to own an electrified vehicle, no matter the brand. So I'd say go to Kia.com.
So we're going to go on to Kia.com. I cheated the other day, James, and I got a chance to go around to some of the Kia dealers here in our market, and I enjoyed a lot of the Kias that I
Good.
saw. The Sporters, the Nines, they were great. I liked it.
Good, good. Well, when you make a car, you got to make it look good, and I think Kia does a pretty good job of that these days.
They definitely do. I've been speaking with James Bell, head of corporate communications, Kia America. And as always, James, you're my favorite automotive expert. And again, I love the hair.
Well, Mrs. Bell will hear about that later today.
Okay. James, you have a great one.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye.